Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Tremont Smith on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon.
Number 28, Joe
He can get his 1 yard.
carrier.
Ran that right into the defensive front.
Singleton on the tackle.
It'll be this group's
gain of a
job
yard.
watching the film to
Brings
find all
up
these plays.
second
The ones that
and
amount to
9
really very
at the
little statistically and
29-yard line.
identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
To the air, Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards.
13 yards on
And
the
it'll be
play.
1st down, Houston.
And the Texans.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did.
Line.
So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Nico.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down.
Zach Allen.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
On the play. Brings
Well,
up
the first
3rd
sack of the
down.
game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son!
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
45-yard line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty
9.
indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son!
2nd down, give to Harvey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
The tackle
Moving
made at
quickly,
the
trying to get set.
47-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He finds his back, Harvey. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the
Complete
line.
to R.J. Harvey.
Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Away, away, away! Bombers, bombers, bombers.
They're going for it. It's Nix. Throw is caught by the back.
Nix's pass.
The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
A gain of 12
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down.
Kate, a run like that, just
First and
everybody
10
gets
at the
to breathe.
40-yard
Things
line.
become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Stroud. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Intended for Nico.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, Steve.
Riley
That
Moss
space, though,
there
Kate, just
defensively.
disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Broncos nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. We're to the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out with a 2nd and 3.
Ready. 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 Shanahan. Captain.
Nix from the gun. Throw finds Evan Ingram. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A pickup of 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true. The NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready. To the right, yeah. Hey, Sean, let's go!
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Almost set. Ready. Ready, set. Away, away, away.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or do shredding a defense just like that.
They'll throw again, Nix. Now set up the screen here, it's Harvey. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hold on. Almost set. Ready. 180.
Giving this to Harvey. And second down only works out for a yard.
Hey, we're going good.
Offensive line fast.
On the stop. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Captain. Throw.
They'll throw. Third and long. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Almost set. Away. Ready. 180. Set. Bombers.
They're going to try to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Kate, I can promise you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades. One thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Throw. Away.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Now the offense and Nix coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Frying forward on the ground. And he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Broncos 6. We'll
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Dumps this one off, Marks. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Making that throw, he took coverage to a running back. I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cat Surtain has it. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Throwing on first down, Nix finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
A gain of 9.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 39-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Captain. Oh, my son.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
That's good.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
2 yards.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
We've set it down from 37.
Oh, my son. Ready. Ready, my son. Chill. Hey, Sean, let's go. Hey, motion.
On first down, it's Nix. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Yards on the play.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Away. Oh, my son.
He'll work against the blitz. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
It's a loss of 2.
All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
26-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Captain. Oh, my son. Chill. Away.
Nix looking to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Huddle. Oh, my son. 180.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. One last play before the break.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, what's up? Away, away, away. Away, away, away. 11, 11, 11. Captain, 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 captain.
The final throw before the break. Brings it in. And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives.
Denver.
So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Away, away, away.
Once more, it's Nix. It's gone. But he can't get in for 2. They keep him out, and that is how this first half will end.
Broncos 12, Texans 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. Return.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice fun for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from the defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
3rd and long for him here. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Mike 44.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Hold on, set. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ready.
Here's Nix. Walking by his back, Dobbins. And he makes up for the penalty nicely, and then some. Gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Captain.
Nick's now to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
Nick sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
Here he goes,
14.
3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Cortland Sutton.
Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Bombers.
Back to throw it. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side. Mark 2-minute warnings.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
The ball carrier.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the ground again with Mixon. And that one doesn't get here much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Level up. 18. What's up?
Stroud now. 3rd and 1. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. That's enough. This is Kirk. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
1st down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession. Sit on the bench to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
They love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
A 3-yard
timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second down now. They need 7.
Here we go. 118.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Powell, listen up.
Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
At his own 4-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. Brings up 3rd
looking
and
to throw.
7.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play.
A gain of 9
and that's
yards.
good for Broncos 1st down.
That's good for a
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best
down.
friend. The tight end that
A gain
moves
of
chains
9
on 3rd
yards.
down, that's a
And the
QB's
Broncos
best friend.
1st down.
Almost set. Away.
Mix with it on 1st. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of
A
19
19-yard
yards.
pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another
Well, we saw his
Broncos
guys pick up the blitz.
first
Well, he
down.
felt them pick it up anyway if he
1st
wasn't
and
looking
10
at him. But with their
32-yard
effort on
line.
his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Almost set. Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
A gain of 21
It's a gain of 21
more
yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another
No frills,
Broncos
nothing fancy. That was
first
just a
down.
good old offensive line
1st and
dominated
10
in the
at the
trenches.
46-yard
That sprung
line.
him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Almost set. Ready.
They run the counter with Dobbins. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
11
Well, that
more
play right
yards.
there,
And the
that one is
Broncos
why linemen,
first
they
down.
run the 40, do all the agility
gain of
tests in
11
their
on the
spandex
play.
at the combine.
First
Yeah,
down,
having fast,
Denver.
agile big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs could go do their job.
Almost set. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line.
We're good.
Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a
Taken
timeout.
down behind the line of scrimmage.
Dose of the hurry-up
A
offense
loss
here.
of a yard on the play.
Houston
And
calls
it's
it 2nd
3rd down.
timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Almost set.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That pitch and
That's
catch won't
another
show up as a big
Broncos
play on the stat
first
sheet,
down.
but it gives his own
A gain
defense
of
a little
9
time to
yards.
rest. It gives an
And
offensive
the
coordinator a
Broncos
new set of
first
downs to
down.
work with.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Punch left.
Now an inside handoff. McLaughlin bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their
A
1st.
6-yard pickup.
And they still have
Brings
2
up 2nd and
available for
4
them as we approach the end of this game.
19-yard line.
1st down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Almost set.
Here's another carry for McLaughlin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
A gain of 6.
And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Good for a Broncos.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run
6.
moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, my son. Chill. Ready. Ready, my son.
Now go to McLaughlin again. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, my son. 44. Ready. Ready, my son. Olay. Bombers.
They're going to pass it here. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Nick's leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point
They're trying to run it in. And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points.
Broncos 20, Texans 7.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Smith on the return.
Final timeout called by the Texans.
1st and 10.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10.
And he gets it spiked with only 1 second left in this ball game. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of